What's up, everyone? It's your boy Showtime Doctor. I want to put out a little information on the new Advent. Now, I don't have a team that's capable of clearing it right now, Magic Academy Siege, but I do know how to do it. I just unfortunately don't have the proper character lineup for it. So, real quick, we'll look at the recommended heroes. You can see the heroes everyone's using, and that's all good and everything. Your Aurora, from what I've seen, yes, she can help you clear it, but if you can get an Awakened Ruby or really good Elizabeth, that'll help you out a little bit more right now. Just because we've had time and they have Awakenings and etc. Definitely take yourself a Costume Ramu, if you can help it. Karen's not as needed. I haven't seen her fit in yet, but damage over time immunity really doesn't help that much. From what I've seen so far of the dungeon. So the team that I would actually recommend, and the team that I've seen beat it, hopefully you have an Awakened Ruby yourself, but if you don't, run Ruby as your leader. Sid's really good here. You don't really need Kelly, you can switch her out for Elizabeth. I just got my Elizabeth though, so she's now built up for this. Ramu, Costume Ramu, that's going to make you immune to debuffs. Really good there. And for your fifth, you're going to want to take a friend's Ruby here. So the issue with this dungeon, the first boss is Sid. You want to kill his clones ASAP as much as possible. And having two outfitted Rubies is really going to help you with that, along with Elizabeth, because first off, they're not getting affected by like stuns or anything like that. They're taking less damage from critical strikes, and you're not going to be able to use any of Elizabeth's HP reducing stuff. So you basically really have to abuse the Ruby multi-turn taking for Rubies that are awakened. She's going to help you keep up with the DPS. Keep those clones down as much as possible up until you get to about 50 to 40%. Because I'm not sure when the enrage is, but once he enrages, he'll say something. He's going to start summoning 2 clones at a time. What I would recommend at that point is try to keep at least one of the clones down if you can help it. And then the rest of it, just go on Sid as much as possible, because at that point he's going to have somewhere in the realm of like 500,000 life. But you know, he's taking less damage from everything, so do your best just to push through that and kill him. And try your best not to get 4 clones. Nothing specific happens at 4 clones, but the problem is, if the clones are up for 3 turns, they start to do Sid's AoE, which puts up the like mental seal type effect on you. And if you get too many of those going, as well as the debuffs that come with it, it's just too much. But every time you kill one of Sid's clones, it takes one of the debuffs off your entire party. So that's why you try to kill at least one the whole time. The second guy, the issue with him is you can't defend, because if you defend on him, he gets like a stacking, or a buff rather, I'm not sure if it's stacking. But he basically works almost the same way. The mental seal effect's still there, as well as clones, lots of clones, and the clones basically do the same thing. They all take reduced damage the exact same way, and they all cleanse a debuff on your party once they're killed. So it's pretty much the same thing. Kill the clones ASAP. Focus him. When he enrages, he's going to summon multiple clones again. Once again, if you got enough DPS to kill everything, God bless you, but otherwise, kill one clone, ignore one, focus the boss, get him down. Now, the third boss, the thing to know about her, the Advent boss, she revives twice. It might have been 3 times, I remember, but she revives at least twice. She summons clones. It's a lot of the same stuff that I've already gone over as far as what she does, what she puts up, what the clones do. The problem is she does have a self-stacking buff, and the self-stacking buff comes from her clones. If they're allowed to be up, they're just going to keep stacking. I believe it's attack, and I forget, but it was like another offensive stat. You do not want that to get too high. She will dome you in one shot. If it gets high enough. She's also doing like kind of like a line attack, so I believe it's hitting up to 2 people at once. Pretty hard stuff, but as long as you can, you'll have to deal with, I think she sings a song at some point and it does various things. But as long as you can basically keep all the DPS on her and keep the debuffs off you, you'll be good as bright as rain, good as golden, whatever the hell. And so hopefully in this first go around, I'm not sure how long the dungeon's going to be out. I'll be able to eventually do it, but I'm not getting Awakened Ruby. I just awakened my my Electra, so that's out, even with the Damien quests that are going on. But anyways, I thought I'd help you guys out a little bit. It's not a guide per se, but it's just a what to expect and possible combos for you guys to, you guys that have actually been playing the game longer than me at this point. Hopefully you'll be able to get it down, and hopefully you'll be able to farm this character on farm status. And that's pretty much it, guys. So good luck on your runs at Magic Academy, and I'll catch you guys later on, hopefully with a kill video. Peace out.